Hi friends, and welcome to Book a Day for Little Learners. Friends, today we're going to read The Legend of the Easter Robin. That's a robin. Robins lay blue eggs. This is written by Dandy Daly Mackle, and it's illustrated by Richard Cowdery. So I see a little girl and a dog and two robins, a nest, and several eggs. It looks like 5 eggs. Teresa and her grandmother watched 2 robins building a nest on Gran's window ledge. "That mama bird is making her nest perfect for her eggs," Gran said. But Tressa worried. It was still 2 weeks until Easter. A million things could go wrong when a robin tried to nest this early. The next day, Tressa went to Gran's house after school. Gran took her to the window. The mother robin had laid 1 perfect blue egg. Do you see it right there? "Gran, how are we going to keep the egg safe?" We'll have to let God take care of it," Gran said. See, where they live, there's still snow before Easter. That's one of the reasons that Tressa is so worried, because she doesn't want the egg to freeze. Do you see the blue jay right here? And there's a squirrel. Over the next 3 days, the robin laid 3 more eggs. "Gran, why is the mother robin sitting on her eggs?" Tressa asked. "God gave her that bare spot on her red chest so she could keep her babies warm," Gran said. So now she has 4 eggs. The day before Easter turned icy cold. "Now the eggs will never hatch, Gran," Tressa called. "We'll have to trust God. He watches over the robins," Gran said. "Now come with me." So it got really cold. You see, it looks like there's frost on the window. And look, both the mama and the daddy robin are sitting on their eggs to keep them warm. Gran got some eggs from her refrigerator. She poked tiny holes in the top and bottom of each. "I'll show you how to make Easter birds just like my granny taught me." Tressa started working on her own egg, but all she could think about were the real eggs outside in the cold. Look at how the grandma is concentrating. That is a lot of eggs, my friends. Even the dog's watching to see what she does. Gran dipped her egg into the blue dye. When she lifted it out, it was robin's egg blue. Gran grinned at Tressa. "How would you like to hear the legend of the robin's red chest?" And then Gran began her story. A long time ago, a brown robin was flying over Jerusalem when he heard angry shouts. Swooping down to see what was going on, he spotted a man, hurt and carrying a heavy wooden cross. "I know this man," thought the robin. All the animals on earth knew Jesus. God's Son had come to earth. The robin thought he saw a nest on Jesus's head. When he flew closer, he saw that it was a crown of thorns. A whip snapped and Jesus fell. The thorny crown dug into his head. The robin tried to knock the crown off Jesus' head, but it wouldn't move. Wouldn't that be terrible, my friends? The robin saw one long thorn sticking into Jesus' forehead. The bird grabbed the thorn in its beak and pulled with all its strength. The thorn came out, and a drop of Jesus' blood fell onto the robin's chest, turning it red from that day on. Ever since the robin's red chest reminds us of what Jesus did for us," Gran said. "And the robin's song is the first sign of spring, helping us remember that after Christ died, he rose again on that first Easter. After Gran finished her story, she taught Tressa how to cut wings, heads, and tails for their Easter bird. In the morning, they would hang them from trees in the yard. Those are pretty cool. Look at the beautiful daffodils, the yellow daffodils. Friends, do you see what that is? It looks like the robin eggs broke. On Easter morning, Tressa ran to Gran's house. Under the robin's nest, Tressa saw pieces of blue shell on the ground. Oh, the eggs are broken, Tressa cried as she burst into the house. There they are. What do you think? Do you think something attacked the birds? Do you have a different idea? Gran took Tressa to the window. 4 little baby robins sat under their mother's wing. The daddy robin gave the babies food to eat. Oh, they're alive, Tressa said. God takes care of his creatures, Gran said. When the birds are too small to leave their nest, the parents bring them food. Through the window, Tressa saw the robin's red chests. You can see both of them, the mom and the dad. From then on, whenever she saw Robin, she'd remember all Jesus went through that first Easter season. Thank you, she prayed, for robins and for Jesus. Tressa could hear the robins' joyful chirping. It sounded like they were wishing her a happy Easter. She answered them, "Happy Easter to you." They all look very happy, don't they, my friends? So friends, in this story, the little girl Tressa found out, she discovered a robin's nest and they laid eggs. In the story, they actually only laid 4 eggs. And she was very worried about the eggs making it through the very cold weather. And every day she and her grandmother went out and checked on the birds. And then her grandmother, while they were making a special bird out of eggshells, her grandmother told her the story of how the robin got its red breast. Friends, I hope you enjoyed the legend of the Easter robin. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and I will see you tomorrow for our next story.